Hey there, and thanks so much for joining us today. We're throwing a quick video together to talk about heat stroke, which is an environmental injury. Typically, you'll see this, it really can be year-round depending on your setting, but usually more often in the summertime, and also affects people of different ages and backgrounds. So again, with that said, heat stroke is a life-threatening emergency. The very first thing we want to do when we see someone experiencing a heat stroke is to call 911 right away. And then what we want to do next is we want to remove that person from the heat, right? So we want to get them in a cool, calm environment. Again, after we call 911, if we can move the person, ideally we'd like to do that. And some signs and symptoms of that is maybe the inability to drink, changes in levels of consciousness. They could be hot to touch. In other words, if you were to touch the skin, it's probably going to feel warm. And then again, we can also have dry skin, or it could be the clothing could be wet because of excessive sweating. So a couple different indicators of kind of what to look for heat stroke. The big one being changes in levels of consciousness, as well as breathing emergencies, which can persist. So with that said, we want to remove the person from heat, get them in a cool shaded area, and we want to rapidly cool their body. So they have excessively high core body temperature at this point. We need to cool it as quick as possible. So to do that, if you can submerge in water, that would be cold water, that would be ideal. If you have ice packs available, we place them under the armpits, behind the neck, and on the groin area as our trigger points to try to cool their core body temperature as quickly as possible. So again, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. It is summertime out there. We're seeing, at least in Pennsylvania, a very long drought the last 2.5 weeks. It's been hot. Sun's been out every day. We haven't had any kind of rain or anything like that. So individuals can be at a higher risk in these situations. So we want to ensure that we can properly recognize heat-related emergencies and also learn how to care for them. Thanks so much for joining us today.